Hello guys, welcome to our Sports Bangla video channel. It's New Zealand versus Argentina Rugby World Cup semi-final. The match will begin very soon, so please make sure to subscribe. As 8 became 4 at the conclusion of the previous weekend of the 2023 Rugby World Cup, perhaps no nation benefited from the way things played out. More than three-time champions New Zealand, they produced one of their greatest performances in years to end Ireland's 17-game winning streak, whilst whilst South Africa did their bit to knock high-flying host nation France out of the tournament. It leaves. One second. হ্যালো, হ্যাঁ, কেউ করছে না, কেউ ফ্রি নেই, বাবলিন বলছে পরে ফ্রি হলে কল করবে, ঠিক আছে? So it leaves All Blacks and Springboks as the two leading contenders for the title according to the odds, which also suggests that New Zealand have by far the easier of the two semi-finals when they face Argentina in Paris. Then All Blacks are determined to take many lessons from 2019 on board, not only paying close attention to how South Africa recovered from an opening weekend loss to clinch the title, but also from their own failings 4 years ago. Hardiner head coach Ian Foster believes to this day that the high praise that New Zealand received following their 46-14 demolition of Ireland in 2019 Rugby World Cup softened them too much to back it up against England the following week. Foster, who was an assistant coach at the time of the loss to England at this stage, Foster showed the squad just how much he means business this time around when he dropped star wing Mark Tilia for last week's quarter-final win following a minor disciplinary indiscretion, but they moved on quickly from the incident and Tilia has returned as one of the three changes to the match play 23. It would be foolish to take Argentina lightly after the Pumas got to the Final Four for the third time in the last five editions of the Rugby World Cup with a late bulldozing of Wales at the first ever Rugby World Cup 36 years ago as winger Will Jordan second scored a hat-trick of tries. Jordan is now the tournament's leading try scorer with 8, while Shannon Frizzell went over twice with Jordie Barrett and Aaron Smith, adding two more tries as the All Blacks crossed the line 7 times without reply. England and South Africa face off today and with the winner taking on New Zealand in Paris next week. The second semi-final of the weekend is also rematch of the 2019 final on by the Springboks. Full-time New Zealand thrashed Argentina to reach World Cup final. All Blacks record with semi-final. All Blacks destruction. Argentina delivers Rugby World Cup semi-final. What a difference a week makes. Last weekend, the Stade de France was treated to the two greatest Rugby World Cup quarterfinals of all time, perhaps the best pair of sporting events ever witnessed at a single stadium in the space of 24 hours. 5 days on New Zealand comfortably dispatched the against Argentina, 44-6 semi-final weekend, and not every match can be a classic and make no mistake. The All Blacks wouldn't mind one bit that their passage of a record fifth men's Rugby World Cup final was so serene. They were simply superb and came previously closing 49-6 hammering of Wales in 1987, but had to settle for just the 38-point triumph in a 7-try version. So this was like a post-match reaction. Please make sure to subscribe